All right, you guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce Barrington here again, coming to you from the ultimate shithole of the universe, Canada. All right, I just thought I'd try to show you a few patterns in design about the universe, the creator, reality, whatever. Just taught me a couple of more patterns, and I thought I'd show them to you. All right, so here we go. Let's see. All right, basically, I'll try to go over this quickly. You take alpha and omega, these symbols, the Greek ones, overlap them, write the alphabet in a circle starting at 3 o'clock, and the points point to the letters of Crispy. The beginning and the end is A and a cursive Z. You put the A in a circle starting at 3 o'clock with the alphabet, and it's Crispy. Put the cursive Z on a clock, and it's 287, so Crispy 287. Then you take the Crispy with a triangle, and you pick the 7 and the 28. The other degrees come 76. So that's 7/28, July 28th, 1976. And then you take the CBB, or the initials. Crispy B is 322, and the side becomes 666. So you get Crispy 7/28, 666 is the hexagram in the Star of David. You take the name God, which is the most good or the most righteous being, convert it to numbers, and it's 704. Like on a clock, it would be 704 like this. You go around 3 times, and the 7 becomes a 31, and the 4 becomes a 28 for 728, 314. 314 is a pi, which relates to a circle, which misspelt is with an S, which backwards is El Chris, or God Chris, and then 728 is July 28th. All right? So there you go. There's 3 women put in this reality. There's 3 women here in Canada that I've been forced to know throughout my life, like a guided robot. Like we're being used in a gross story. It is so fucking disgusting. It's like an evil story from the disgusting pig Canadians, mind controlling and horroring us like robots. All right? But anyway, these are the 3 women that I was put with. Their names are, you basically write the alphabet in a circle, and you Leah S, Elisa, and Aaron Z. All right? And you circle them, and they're pentagrams, which are supposed to be Baphomet or evil. All right? So basically you get Leah S, Elisa, and Aaron Z. All right. You take their names, Leah plus Lisa plus Aaron, and backwards it's 32666 or CB666 or Crispy66. So their identities are like connected to my identities. I'm like the god, so they're supposed to be like the goddesses. All right? This is Canada's story. These are not my patterns. I didn't invent this. This is Canada's design, and other beings are just basically teaching me about the design and the game that Canadians created. All right? So basically, yeah. And here's a connection of how my birthday and Aaron Z's birthdays are connected in a mathematical way. You sum our initials together, and it's 848, which in a circle is also 848 is Crispy. So anyway, there you go. All right. Now, these women, okay, basically, if you look at the world map on this Earth, it looks like an eye there, an eye there, a nose there, and a mouth there. All right, so that's Earth. All right, a person in Canada is like a load of shit on their fucking head. So like taking a dump on their fucking head. So Canada like dumps on and abuses and treats certain God characters, like love characters or whatever, good characters, as fucking shit. They dump their shit on them. They treat them like shit. All right? Now, if you look at Jesus, it's a cross with a Christogram, IHS. All right? Which is the Christogram, IHS, which backwards is shit. So Jesus is like Canada. All right? Number 2, remember, number 1 is P and number 2 is poo, which is shit. So number 2 is shit. 2 shit or ta shit. So my mother's maiden, my grandmother's maiden name was Tosh, so Tosh it. So it's like saying that this family is also a part of shit in Canada and ruining things. Now apparently Jesus on this internet is also Yeshua, which is Joshua. And pigs are the ones who play in shit. So you get a cross plus a pig in shit. All right? Shit is Joshua. Pig, like in the movies, is Babe. And then a cross. So backwards you get Joshua Babette. And that's the devil character that Aaron was put with. All right? Apparently, according to this internet, Aaron was put with the devil Joshua character. All right? Now, Elisa, after being forced in a relationship with her and everything, she left me, and she formed a relationship with a guy named Don Weaver. All right? You take his name, Don times Weaver, divided by devil, and then cube root it, and it's live forever, or backwards, forever evil. All right. And you look at this, and on a phone, it says the word save on a phone is 7283, which is 728C or 728 Chris. So it's basically like saying save Chris. Now, if these identities, these female character identities, are cryptically related to my identity as well, then it suggests that this game on Earth is about saving me, as well as these three women from the evil, from the disgusting pig Canadians and being used in these gross, disgusting ritual stories. Like, it is so gross when you see it. Like, there's so many patterns in reality with these identities to basically say, like, that myself and these women have been whored around in stories and stuff like that. And then the idea is to basically save us as we're the characters of this earth. Like, if you look on, like I was saying about the earth, if you look on a calendar, 314, the number of days between 314 and 728. Like, remember over here I showed you 314 is God Chris and 728 is July 28th on the clocks. If you go on a calendar, 314, the date between El Chris or 314 and 728 is 135, which is me. All right. And that's the world. That's the calendar of the world. So this is a story about the freaking Canadians mind controlling, molesting, and whoring us around for a disgusting story about the Canadians dumping on us and treating us like shit, treating us like garbage, and whoring us around, like slutting us around, whoring us, and then mutilating, disfiguring, and violating us in a horror movie. Like for me, I was mutilated, disfigured, and ruined. So I was whored to this woman, and then freaking whored like a mutilation movie. All right. And then these women, they were whored around, and then they were put with devil characters for a horror movie. Like, they're literally sucking and fucking the devil's cock, you know? Like, that's literally the story that Canadians created to amuse the filth of the world and defile and ruin our lives for amusement in the earth. It's so disgusting. Like, when you see it, it is so disgusting. They keep me on this fake internet so they can keep whoring and raping and molesting people for amusement. It's so gross. Yeah, trying to keep their dirty secrets from humanity. But anyway, yeah, there you go.